Yeah, I mean, our finish was really good. Our end result, you can't really complain about that. But we just kind of missed it all day. Good thing we qualified good yesterday. Kept some track position. So my car was really tough to pass with the setup that we had in it, and just really struggled getting the balance. We needed to run fast, so got way off one time in a race, and Jimmy did a good job of recognizing what we did, and got the car back to where we could keep up with everybody except for the 24 and the 48.
Okay, we'll open it up for questions for Matt in the media center, then take it upstairs. We'll start right here with Mark.
Mark Allman, NASCAR.com. Would you mind talking about restarts, especially if you're on the inside line? You're really a sitting duck down there today. Is that different than normal, or is that typical Dover?
Well, you're asking the wrong guy about restarts. Although the same thing happened to not the last restart, unfortunately, because Jimmy actually spun his tires, but everybody who started underneath him, it was tough to get going. A couple cars would get by you every time, so I was able to get back by Junior, on that last restart, starting up behind Jimmy. But, it's always kind of like that. It's not really necessarily which lane you're in. It's just the leader dictates when you go, and you can't go until he does. And they were really fast, and he was really good at that. And by the time he gets going and you recognize that and try to get going, he's already, pulling away from you. So it's just, it's tough. It's easier to be in the row back, because you can kind of watch him when he gets rolling and you can kind of roll toward him. But when you're underneath him, it makes it difficult.
Okay,
at least for me it does.
Next question from Viv.
Viv Bernstein, NASCAR.com. You and Greg leave here 1-2 in the points, but with what Hendrick's doing, do you walk away feeling good about your position or feeling like you have some work to do at Roush?
Both. I mean, I feel good about our position. Obviously, early in the year, anytime during the year, you want to be as high as you can in the points. Obviously, if we make the chase, they rack that by wins. So that's really what you kind of look at right now. But certainly we know we got some work to do. I don't think anybody could run to the 48 and the 24 today. They were just seemed to me anyway that they were just in a league of their own, and we had some work to do.
Okay, now joining Matt is Kevin Harvick, driver of the number 29, Jimmy John's Chevrolet, who finished today's race second. Gosh, trying to get you down a position. And he currently sits seventh. Seventh in points now. So talk a little bit about your the race today out there here at Dover.
Yeah, we had a solid race. I made a mistake on pit road there and got us back to about 20th. But the car was good enough to be able to drive back through the pack, and for whatever reason, we were able to adjust our car well today when we needed to. So we were able to keep up with the racetrack and make our car better through the day, and I think that was a big key to getting through the traffic and being able to put ourselves back in position to at least have a chance.
Okay, we'll again take questions for Kevin down here. Okay, we'll start right here with Mike.
Mike Muller.net. This is for Kevin. Goodyear brought some new tires here. You guys have been complaining about the track rubbering up the wrong way. What did you both think about the way the tires and the rubber worked after the cautions and during the track?
It worked out for me. I thought it worked out a lot better. I didn't feel any of those patches or anything sliding around, getting in the corners. So it seemed like you could move your car around. So I think they definitely made an improvement.
Yeah, me too. I think it was way better. That stuff used to build up an inch or inch and a half, and you couldn't really restart, and you didn't really get that. It put a lot of rubber down, but it never really stacked up very high, it didn't seem like, so I thought it was better too. It seemed like it widened the track out a little bit.
Okay, do you have another question, Mark?
Yeah, this one for Kevin, if I could. Can you walk me through that one, the pit stop error? Is that just a situation where it's an odd angle coming into the pits, or what happened there?
Yeah, I was having trouble all day. The pit stall was on the corner, and I was having trouble kind of picking up my mark. And then I tried to get too much in between the timing lines there and just overshot the pit. So just a bad mistake, but I didn't do a very good job.